about our Father's business.
Crime mode.
Filled with this Holy Spirit.
That's a cheat code.
Holiness the standard.
We never fold.
We about to make a scene.
Episode.
About our Father's business.
Yo, we are back. Season 3. Episode 30 of season 3 of the Not the Same Podcast. We clowning too much for the show started. Yeah, man, look, we're very, very glad. We're very, very happy to be here, man. We is excited and overjoyed to be back with y'all, man. Look, man, we back in full effect. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going to be gone no other time, bro. And with that being said, man, do what you see on the screen if you're watching us exclusively on YouTube. I said exclusively. Yes, exclusively. Number 1, hit that like button. Number 2, hit the subscribe button. If you have not, do like the other almost 400 people did. And lastly, hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we are live on days like when we do our Bible study. I promise you it's coming back. It may not be next week. It might be next week. I don't know. If the Lord move, we move. If he don't move,
just like that,
it's gonna be just like that sports show. You feel me? Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, man. Hey, shout out to the rebroadcasters of the Not the Same Podcast. And everybody, listen, before I get to the rebroadcasters,
okay,
I want to say everybody who inboxed us, everybody who asked us what was going on with the show. We have been back this is our second show, and last week was our first show in a minute. You can kind of tell, but we are excited to be back. We had to take care of some stuff, cameras, computers. We had a lot of technical difficulties, so we got them things in order, getting that all done. So very, very excited about it. So shout out to my sneaker peekers out there, our audio listeners, and our rebroadcasters, our MTMB Sports Famo, Life Show TV, Takeover Radio, Praise 365, His Hop Radio and Podcast Network, RYC Praise News, 520 Collector, Kingdom Now Network. Listen, I don't even know if these one words are replaying, but we're going to always shout them out because they started off from day one. You know how you be like them your day ones, then you find out the day ones that flaked on you. We don't even know.
Day 15. You don't even know.
We don't even know. I don't even go back to, I don't look for receipts, but I do appreciate them jumping on board when we first started. Big salute to all y'all. Y'all know I'm a goofy one word, so if you get in your feelings, repent because you shouldn't.
Hey. All right, man. With that being said, man, let's see what's good because that is hilarious. Oh, I do it over here. Here we go.
What's good?
Robert Dean, my brother for another mother, like my homie Larry Rogers on the west side. Some say it's the best side, but we dwell in the Midwest. But be careful on the west side of St. Louis. Tuck in your chain, man. My brother, what is good?
Hey man, what's good with me? Last week you talked about how we Last week you talked about how we got in back in basketball, and I had got some folks together, and we've been playing ball for the last month or so. Last week I had the proud dad moment. You know, we and see he got a chance to experience this bad dad moment. All 3 of my shorties rolled up on the court on me. I got there. It was a bunch of cats. One of my cousins was up there. I didn't know he was going to be there. He brought one of his cousins and a bunch of they one-word friends. I'm on the court. Now. Yeah. Because, boy, it was not basketball. It was one-word ball going on. I got the bruises. Hey, I was in the gym today because of big number 12. But that ain't the point. What's good is Darius, Dominic, and Devin rolled up on me. So we playing 5-on-5. So I picked up all 3 of my boys. I picked up a random dude named Ben.
What's up, Mr. G?
You know what I'm saying? What up?
Ben
I picked up
boy.
Ben. Hey, Ben was
dunking
hooping.
That thing and everything.
Hey, my boys was hooping. I got me a game and a half, and then after that, I was just facilitating. You dig what I mean? Cruise control, because they was doing their thing. We went 5-0, full court. And I ain't talking about no rest in between. Listen, if you know basketball, when you win that second game, cats on the sideline who trying to get on the court, now they gunning for you. They sizing you up and they gunning for you. But we went 5-0 before my brother from another mother over here hurt me. Got me off the court. We still got the dub, but that was my last game. So 5-0. What was good with me, man, is the fact that to have that relationship with my sons like that, and we get on the court, and all 3 of them was hooping. You know, from Devin, who is the youngest, out there talking this talk, Dom, Darius, myself, and then Ben. Shout out to Ben, you dig? But that was good for me. It was a proud father moment because some of the people from work had never saw my youngest son. They saw my two middle older ones, but they had never seen Devin before. And Devin came out there and represented the Davis family like he should. So, that's what's good for me, man.
One add-on to that was good, man. One thing I want to salute, that's the best I seen your boys hoop, too. Because Dominic, that boy was in his bag. I'm talking about going through the hole, smacking boys, you know what I'm saying, playing strong.
Yeah.
They always playing together. They always, what's up, Miss Dingle?
What is
you know
Miss
what I'm
Dingle?
saying? What's cool about that, and I say this, I'll go on to my what's good, man. What's cool about that, man, your boys play, and they always want to play together. They want me to play too. And Rob will let you know, they wanted to be me, Rob, and his two boys, because normally Devin ain't there, right?
Right.
And the people in the gym always block it. They would not let us all play together. And I was so shocked. If I would have been there, they wouldn't have let that happen. But the fact that I came a little late, I had some work to do. You know what I'm saying? I came a little late.
Right.
They let my boys run it. And we almost got you because Rob was like, man, it was what? All we had to do was hit a 2. And my goofy butt passing too much. I could have shot it like 5 times, but I didn't. And because I didn't want to hurt myself. Look, the week before, I pulled my groin slightly. And, 45 and up. I'm trying to be careful, man, because number one, listen, man, everything else on me is still young, and I'm trying to use everything else, if you can read between the lines. So if I pull that groin, that pauses everything. So number one, on that one, I had a very big, chill out, homeboy, chill out. So I played one game. And Rob kept saying, you ain't going to play it. I was just like, nah, I ain't playing because I'm trying to save my groin. All right, man. My what's good is this, man. It's been a long time. I think it's been over 6 months. But tomorrow night, I will be in Memphis, Tennessee for my sister-in-law. My sister-in-law runs basically halfway houses for people that are recently out of jail. She got like 4 houses for women and men or whatever. They got grants or whatever and did it the right way. And they're doing a benefit concert. And she felt it such an honor to invite me. I have never performed at a place where she invited me. You know what I'm saying? My sister-in-law is a believer. Her husband is a pastor. I ain't never been there. Now, they've been at concerts where I've been at, and I ain't think they felt my music like that. So, praise the Lord. I am happy about that. That's my what's good, man. I've been having to practice. And the greatest thing about you being an artist, when you turn on that show track, and all the songs you thought you forgot come back just like that.
Just like that.
And I go and I'm beautiful. Moving in the car and doing my little, the things I do. All of us have our things things we do to get the crowd involved. So I'm driving and doing my thing, wave your hand, all that. Everything came right back like that. So that's what's up, man. So that's my what's good. And D, yes, you are right. We need to be playing in the over 40 league. I'm playing next year. One way or another, I'm playing next year. I needed these Mondays to build myself up. Because if we would have did it without these Mondays, I would have been hurt. So this next season, I guess the fall season, I'm down. Either with Rod's boys or some more older dudes, whatever. Because our man's league is young to old. We had over 40.
21 and up.
Yeah, but so I'm with it, man. This fall, we lit, as we say, as the kids say. We lit. All right, man, let's get to the first hot topic the only hot topic for tonight. Let's get into it. Hot topic for tonight. Now, I'm going to give a background on this, but I'm going to say it just like my wife gave me this topic. So I am safe. We're talking about this. Is your loving / intercourse worth $50 million? Now, here's the background of this. This is not just random. There's a national pundit, TV pundit, sports pundit, and also a podcast host, a very successful podcast host. Matter of fact, broke all kind of records on YouTube by the name of Mr. Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe is 54 years old. He got into a situation with a young lady who is now 20 years old, who is suing him for $50 million to say he was sexually assaulting her. She has a 30-second clip of when it got wild. Shannon came out and said, play the whole video. It got rough for them 30 seconds, but play the whole video. It wasn't no assault or whatever. So he is defending his honor. Other side note, he is at the point about to sign this big contract with ESPN, and this comes out. So, but the question is, back to this, in the background of the Shannon Sharpe thing, is your loving and intercourse worth $50 million? Mr. Davis.
More backstory. She's trying to get him for $50 million.
Yes.
He tried to settle
for $10 million. Yes.
But listen, brother. It's two sides. First of all, is my loving worth $50 million? You can go ahead and hit that note, brother. Because I'm gonna let you know. No, listen, no. No, my loving ain't worth 50 million.
Hold
You
on,
might
hold
catch me
on.
on-
This nigga said she is worth 2 Snickers and a jawbreaker.
Hey,
Go ahead, bro.
hey,
Go ahead.
hey,
Just
hey,
come back.
Higgins, you tripping? No, I'm not. It's not worth. You might catch me on the bad day. If you grown, you know what I'm talking about. Hey, look, hey, there it is. Now, is old girl stuff worth 50 million? See this?
Nope.
As long as I got Palmetto, 5 sisters, I ain't never giving nobody 50 million. Again, I got 5. I got 5 on it.
I got 5 on it, dog.
It ain't gonna be 50 mil. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, let me focus, dog. Look, number one, man, hey, I do what I can. That's all I say. I enjoy myself and they enjoy themselves. She enjoys herself. That's how I'm going to leave it at that. Is it worth $50 million? I don't know. Nobody is worth losing $50 million over. I'm sorry.
No.
None whatsoever. $50 million. And listen, Shannon got it. He got it. But still, you ain't trying to drop off $50 million for now. I mean this with all sincerity. For now, heifer. $50 million, it ain't worth it. Listen, bro, but on a serious tip,
Yeah.
Shannon Sharp, brother, you ain't too far from our age bracket. I hate to admit that. You look way older than me and my brother. You know what I'm saying? We got the grace of God on us. I don't know if Santa believes or not. But I thank God that he's been grateful to me and my brother to keep our youthful look. You know, I got a few grades. My brother got a couple over there, but we don't look our age. Glory to God. But, brother, you was a rich, wealthy man. You in shape. Most women at least love you from the neck down. You know, that's what I hear. From the neck down, that ninja, I almost said it, that ninja is fine. But that's what women would say. That's not what I would say, right? So, brother, you got that going. You are wealthy. You're very successful. You have a voice that matters in black culture. Listen, I'm not going to go to the skin tone of what you mess with. That's your business. But I'm going to say this, brother. Be careful, dog. You got way too much to lose. Number one, why is you messing with an OnlyFans model? Number two, if she's 20 now, no lawsuit comes out in a month, which means she probably was 18. Let's be generous. Maybe 19. Ninja, you is 54 years old. I understand you be like, y'all, I'm trying to get them young. Brother, what is y'all even talking about? I guess y'all wouldn't talk about, bruh. How you gonna think that's gonna go good for you? You feel what I'm saying? And friendly message from one of my favorite podcasts. It is what it is. Like Cameron said, listen, you know, Cameron said, I've been doing this since I was 20. When they start talking crazy and being like, hello, I already know they trying to record me and I ain't answering that phone. Be careful, bro. Like, you finna mess up $100 million for however long you lasted with that woman, however good it was, no matter what you saw on screen, you wanted to make bring the real life. Brother, the weight of that's the problem.
Yeah,
I ain't judging you for what you do. You was a grown man. Only God can judge you. I ain't judging you, but what I will judge you for this, Ninja, don't be stupid. You got too much to lose, and you work for Disney. And one thing about Disney, now, Disney turned their head to a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. You know what they don't turn their head to? Bad publicity. Go ahead, bro. What's up, Just James?
You
Good to
on
see you, my
Just
guy.
James, what's going on? Well, Miss Mac, I saw you pop in also.
Right.
Look, I know
Miss
we were
Mac.
joking at the beginning of this. This is what I'll say about this 50 mil.
Yeah.
First of all, if you know this is the route you're about to go and you got that type of money where somebody can extort you for 50 million,
3 letters.
NDAs, listen,
letters.
NDAs need to be
NDA.
on deck. When you walk into the room, be it hotel, your room, her room, NDA need to come out. Look, this is.
Unmute yourself, bro. Unmute yourself. Muted yourself. Say it again.
Just as quick as I pull this piece of paper out, you see that? I need you to sign right here, and right here. And now we can get busy.
Right.
You dig what I mean?
For any article of clothing, come on.
Any article,
Any
that's
hub,
them,
brother.
Come
on now.
Anything. When I come in and say, how you doing?
Yeah.
Click, click. There you go. Because if you're not married and you're in that type of this is the reason why you have so many celebrities who have squeaky clean backgrounds. You've never heard of one scandal. You've never That's because they have NDAs on deck. Do you hear me? Like this is what they have to do to protect that image, because they know if you fall from grace from a situation like this doesn't look good. Even though C said he didn't want to go that route, this is a dark brother with and I don't care about interracial relationships. That don't bother me. That don't bother me not one bit.
Right.
But this is a dark brother with a white young lady. They are going to try to eat this. Hey, they're going to try to eat this man alive. And he put himself in that position. And we don't be thinking. I get it. Sometimes we men and women too, we think with the wrong parts of our body. We think on our hormones and we just jump straight on it and don't, you know what I'm saying? And
it happens. Right.
You dig what I mean? But with that being said, worth $50 million, bro, I don't care how many of them joints you got off. 50 mil? You dig what I mean? Like,
worth it, dog.
Even if he used that little pill, he be hyping up on his spot. Bro, I don't care how many rounds on
road
rounds.
Sparks or whatever. I think that
whatever. Them road sparks just spark 50 mil out your account. You dig what I mean? Like, it's not worth it, dog. Bro. It's not worth it. Reputation, not worth it. He just had one not too long ago, and this is not a bad Shannon thing.
None
whatsoever.
What
I'm saying is Shannon has made so many people mad with the way that he moves and the interviews that he have where they call him messy. Now they got him. You dig what I mean? Now black media, social media is lighting him up because he keeps going to the white persuasion for women. Now mainstream media is eating him up because he speaks his mind. And you know they don't like when you speak your mind. So is it worth 50 million? Nah, bro. I don't care who you are.
No, whatsoever, man. And I say this, man, like, you are a black man in power. You're a black man with a voice. Listen, Donnie McClure can say, we fall down, we get up. Everybody make mistakes. I'm not judging this brother for his mistakes. This is not what I'm talking about. But different people carry different weight. Period. You know, and you can say it ain't fair, and man, I don't get to do what I want to do, and look, she was on me. And different people carry different weight. And brother, you was leading a bunch of people, man. You were being a voice of a bunch of people, man. You were, you know, being strong and arrogant. But that's the thing. Pride come before the fall, fam. Period. And anybody can get in trouble. Anybody can get caught up. People are always watching. Period. Always. But for him, it's on a whole nother level, dog.
Yeah, bro.
At the end of the day, let's put it like this, man. Love him or hate him, Stephen A. put his neck out for that dude. That's what. And when you watch the video where Stephen A. talk about it, that brother looked disappointed. I don't care what y'all say. He can say, well, I don't know what they're going to do, whatever. Watch his video. That brother does not look happy about this. Because, listen, all you hear is innuendo and rumors about Stephen A. Ain't nobody ever caught that man up with no lady. Never. They always say him and Molly messing around. You ain't got nowhere to proof. NDA. You know what I'm saying? Say the same thing. Give you an example. LeBron James. He ain't never been caught up. That ninja is in the NBA. NBA is one 3-letter word. Another one, NDA. Shannon Sharp. You is too old and obviously too unslick to be doing this. You got to get somebody on your team to help you out. Look, bro. Hold on one second, Mr. Sharp. Get you a handler. Get you a Farnsworth Bentley. A new Farnsworth Bentley to handle your business. Serious, bro. Like, you was not. This is what people of high level status do. I'm not affirming what happened. He's a single man. You know, he's fornicating, so to speak. This is a Christian show. I'm not affirming what he's doing. But we live in a real world. Brother, you was rich. Get an NDA. All right, man, let's go to the chat, brother, because we missed a whole bunch of them. All right. He need to be playing in the 40. Oh, he's talking about basketball. Okay, let's go back to this. All right, Miss Dingo says, I can't answer for me because I'm not married, but 50 mil, she better take the settlement. Ray J was trying to pay a better looking chick 10G. I mean, this is a she, but
He ain't lying.
facts. All right. Just James say Shay finna pay. All right, Ms. Dingle says someone says she is a Mississippi 6, 50 million. She needs to be a California 10. I mean, no funny business. She is not a very attractive woman to be trying to get all this money. All right, Shannon Sharp is a freak. I heard him talk about some of his escapades with Coach Prime and Ocho. I believe it. I don't doubt it. Go ahead, bro.
And I'm gonna say this about that comment.
Go ahead.
If you're gonna be rich and you're gonna be a freak, and this is probably I said this last night on the sports show because he was our one word of the day. The reason he probably tried to pay her the $10 million, is because of some of those escapades that he be doing, and he don't want to get leaked out about what he likes. Yeah, some of the questionable stuff that may be going on. You dig? And you can use your imagination.
Rob brought up last night.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say it again.
Last night. And Miss Dingle said, D, I heard some of his stories too. Just going to what we said. Then Just James say, sharp, not so sharp. 100%.
Nah, not at all. So, but when it's all said, hold on. I'm gonna let get Hagen's comment, and then we'll wrap this one up.
He said, "I was talking about Shannon. He need to be in the 40-year-old league, not with these people who young enough to be his grandchild." This is facts.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
I'm fully with you on this. Look, bro, I used to always have this rule: never date nobody younger than my sister. Every year, my sister get older. You know what I'm saying? Me and my sister 7 years apart. This for me personally. You know what I'm saying? If it's my sister friends, why am I talking to my sister friends? When I was out the house in college, she was in high school. Put you in perspective. That's for me personally. I ain't saying that to nobody else. It's just me, man. All right.
They do.
Mr. G, do escorts still exist? Why don't they take that route? They do. They call OnlyFans.
So, right. So
they say you get a cheaper price if you let us film. That's what that's called. Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
A lot of times the undercover brothers get the escorts and take them out. That's why you see some of these suspect cats with the baddest what's out there, because he ain't worried about her and she know it. Only thing he needed some arm candy, so nobody is questioning the fact that while he out there with Tierra, he going home to Terrence. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. So a lot of the whole high profile. Yes. I didn't mean to say whole profile. High profile cats.
You said what you meant, one word.
They get the escorts, Mr. G, where the cats that's actually trying to smash and get some, you know what I mean? They go to the OnlyFans because bottom line is it's a pay-to-play league, and my man, that man paid, and now he got to pay a serious price. But when it's all said and done, man, I know we joked in the beginning. Is it worth $50 million? Now, no, man, I don't care what it does. It's not. You dig? Especially a smash off, a jump off, $50 million. Now, if it's your wife, your husband, and y'all come up on the $50 million, that's different. It's worth it. Fight for it. You dig what I mean? That's a lot to lose. But a jump off, bro? Nah.
Miss Max said a lot of women target people who have money, and some who just don't see what they can get out of. Say what they can get out of someone. I mean, this is the end of the day for Shannon Sharp. Brother, you too wealthy to be so stupid. That's all I'm going to say, man. You got too much to lose. I'm not judging the brother. You do what you do. That's between you and Jesus. But, fam, you got to be smart. You got to be smart because you got to see the bigger picture, man. And like Rob said, in that world, just NDA, one word. Like, what is wrong with you? You got lawyers on deck for Club Shay Shay. Have lawyers on deck for Lil Shay Shay. Protect yourself, one word. And on that one, man. Go ahead.
When you break out this little cognac, girl, you want some of my cognac? Okay, here you go. Hey, I want to check this out too. Yeah. read them clauses.
Read the fine. You ain't got to read the fine print, but just know this: you gonna sign it, or nothing gonna be happening. And on that note, man, we gonna hold up and wait, man. We gonna move on to the first video of the night that is by I don't remember, but here we go.
Hold up. Hey.
All right, first video. This is by No Big Deal featuring Project Pat. I said that's right. Project Pat.
Project Pat.
Never Going Back featuring Kato on the beat, secular beat maker who got involved with Christian rap. He wanted to mess with Christian rappers. So check this out.
No Big Deal. Spit.
Yes, sir.
God, every day he put that good in me. I keep 2 hitters on the road, that's the hood in me. Pray to God, every day he put that good in me. I keep 2 hitters on the road, that's the hood in me.
Long as I got sort of spirit, know that I can never lack. Know the Lord, he go before me, keep the cross up on my back. Tell my story for his glory, we ain't never going back. We ain't never going back, we ain't never going back. Trying to give eternal peace, who you know recording that. This is not a lease, dog, I'm affording that. Don't care what a half a key cost, what's the point in that? Spirit shook me out my reboss like a quarterback. Give a tenth to every check before I pull it out the back end. Deep inside my bag, you would've thought that I was packing. Way I swear the serpent would've thought that I was crashing. Man, I'm praying to the Father. This ain't luck and this ain't magic.
Pray to God every day, he put that good in me. I keep 2 hitters on the road, that's the hood in me. Pray to God every day, he put that good in me. I keep 2 hitters on the road, that's
Yeah,
the hood in me.
make it explicit so you will listen. They make $1 out the children, maybe $1 billion. I buy the bar, you think I'm killing. Call me the realest. The only problem, I'm addicted. Slave to the wicked. They call it ballin' like a piston. Messiah said the message is the mission. Image of the Lord if you in quarter, if you stripping. Take a corner boy out of the store and take you fishing. They marvel at the flip like they was looking at the vision. Long as I got sort of spirit, know that I can never lack. Know the Lord, he go before me, keep the cross up on my back. Tell my story for his glory, we ain't never going back. We ain't never going back, we ain't never going back.
God, keep that good in me. On my face is Louis V. Project lived a life of sin. I was in that foolery. The devil, he was tricking me. Money, he was tempting me. Got trapped in covetousness. Luke was loving it. Jesus took away the sins, past, present, and the rest. So that means you can live life to the fully, yes. What you speak is what you have. And on these tracks, I do no blabbing. Never glorify the devil's kingdom, but I'm still rapping.
Long as I got sort of spirit, know that I can never lack. Know the Lord, he go before me, keep the cross up on my back. Tell my story for his glory, we ain't never going back. We ain't never going back. We ain't never going back.
All right, that was Never Going Back by No Big Deal featuring Project Pat. Once again, let me talk about this. Kato, I guess, is a secular producer. I saw this whole little story about he was tired of making beats with such a negative message, and he reached out to some Christian artists. He originally messed with Miles Minnick and Lecrae. I think he did something for them, and now he ended up with No Big Deal. No Big Deal, I guess he came with the beat that had the Project Pat sample on it. Hollered at Project Pat. No Big Deal's in Nashville. Hollered at Project Pat, got him up there in Nashville. That's a 3-hour drive. I'm from that area, so I had Project Pat on there. Now to the video. I think Kato may have some Chinese origin or maybe Asian origin, so I guess that's why they was in there with all that. I don't know, but I think the video was cool. I think the beat was ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And I love the way Project Pat rolled it. He did Project Pat's on there. It was cool that he actually had them on there, which is cool. And yeah, I enjoyed it, man. It was a vibe. Go ahead, bro.
No, I'm totally with you. We talked about this last week about how artists are artists, like, you know, with the time.
Yeah.
Project Pat sound like Project Pat on this beat in 2025
and now. Same Project Pat.
But he wrote it where it wasn't like messed up. You know what I mean? Like, oh, come on, man. It dropped. No Big Deal spit his way. Project Pat did his thing. Yeah. And the beat was, man, I added that mug instantly. As soon as the beat dropped, I added it. I didn't even care what they was talking about.
Yeah. So once again, man, that was Never Going Back by No Big Deal featuring Project Pat, Kato on the beat. Let's get into the music segment.
Music segment.
All right, music segment. Is it too far when artists like Chris Brown and Usher get intimately close to women on stage? Let me give you an example. There's a video where Usher just straight kissing some woman. You know what I'm saying? You got videos where Chris Brown, after the show, they take a picture with her, and this man just all up on your woman for $1,000. They paying him $1,000 to get felt up by Chris Brown. I'm talking about positions, hands everywhere. This brother is not holding nothing back. So, as artists, and I know this is artistry. I know you would say this is just artistry. Is it too far? I'm not saying, you know, we are Christians. Of course, for Christians, it's too far. Just in general, is it too far? Mr. Davis, I know what you're going to say, but hit.
I said this before.
Yeah.
If she a fan and you know what type of music they do, if she for the streets, she for the streets. I keep telling y'all this. Listen, man, if you go to the meet and greet and you gave, baby, I'm going to the Usher concert with my girlfriends. Can I get $1,500? Because I want to do the meet and greet. My brother, if you put your cape on, I got you, baby. And you gave her that $1K, she gonna get felt up. 100, look, 1,000 times, whatever it is. And you expect that. You want that experience. You know, if you go to a concert like that, there's a possibility you're going to get an intimate experience. When Usher was in Vegas, that's all you saw when he had his residency in Vegas. Same way with Chris Brown. You dig what I mean? So if you get mad, is it going too far? No, because you already know what you're going for. Hey, yeah, I don't know, bro. I'm just saying.
They are artists. And I'm going to say, I agree with Rob on this. If you going, you know what you're going for. You know, you going to get felt up. You might be going all the way. You know what I'm saying?
The possibility.
And, you know, you may be able to get what Chris Brown got, or you can get what dang, Miss Mac. Okay. I'm gonna put this up for the people to see it. Can I pick who touched me? I mean, I guess whoever concert you going to, sis, you can.
You just picked.
As long as you just did.
You just picked.
But nah, man, hey, on a serious note, I mean,
we know, Miss Dingle, you ain't even got a comment. We already know.
Trey song. But nah, man, on a serious note, man, let me say this. They are artists. You know, we can't police secular artists. They are secular artists. They do secular music. They do music for this. If your dude, like I said, if you have a lady, I say this, bro. I love my wife, bro. She want to go get felt up by Chris Brown. I ain't finna pay 1 red cent. I'm going to say this exactly like I mean it. H-E double hockey sticks, no. I ain't finna pay you $1,500 for this. I almost said it. Ninja to rub on you, rub his genital. Nah, heck no. Why would I do that? What type of man is me? Oh, yeah, baby, I got you. And, you know, I just got paid. You know what I'm saying? Have a good time and tap on the butt. Is you stupid? Heck nah. But she gonna pay for it. That's her business. You know what I'm saying, bro? Go ahead, bro.
Hey, shout out to Miss Dingle. She say Trey on tour right now, but the way her Holy Ghost set up, that's what's up.
Right.
That's what's up, Miss Dingle. Take the way of escape. Now, I'd be a petty one word. Man, I want to go to Chris Brown concert. Okay, I got the tickets. She with binoculars
the
up
nosebleed. I can't go on stage. Yeah, you can go. But by the time you get there, that part of the show gonna be over.
It's over. Nah, the tickets are so high. I'm joking, man. If they choose to go to the concert,
yeah.
If your lady going to the meet and greet, we already know what it's about at this point. You dig what I mean? Back in the day when it first started off and cats was, you know, breaking up with their girl because Chris Brown got that's why he started doing the experience. Right. I mean, having that experience with him. So listen, it's to be expected. It's to be expected.
We'll say this too. I mean, it's up to the woman. That man ain't forcing himself on you. You feel what I'm saying? Like when Rob say for the streets at the beginning, I mean, if you letting him do that, you want to let him do that. I mean, am I wrong or am I wrong? You know what I'm saying? If you want him to do that, you are letting him do that. You know, you ain't up there getting raped. You just, I'm just having fun. You know, some people, hey, I'm just kicking it with the girl. Okay. All right. And, you know, hey, Kiki and her man fell out. You can say, well, they just having fun. It's to each their own. However your house work, that's your business. You feel what I'm saying? Well, that's your business. But I ain't with it. Go ahead, bro.
I mean, Miss Dingle just put up the best thing. Chris Brown don't want most of those women. He just want the money. Listen, if I can charge $15K for an experience for you to come in, and if I was in the secular world, rub my bald head, dag right, go for it. 15 to pop. It's a money grabber. Listen, if you don't think it's a money grabber, bro,
right?
Bow Wow's trying to do it now. Like,
yeah. See,
you know what I mean?
You Bow Wow, dog.
Bro, like,
ain't for you, fam.
Chris Brown is $1,500 to $2,500. Bow Wow is like $100 to $250. You dig? Like,
I'm still trying to get what I can get, dog.
You know, he's still getting his paper because you have, they didn't grow up with Bow Wow, and I'm not knocking them. I'm just saying other artists have taken this and taking it to another level. Like Usher, like I said, his residency, that mud was going crazy. You had WNBA people, like you said, Kiki broke up with her boyfriend over the situation. Now, man moment. Okay. I'd be goddamn.
Be careful.
If I'm at the concert because I like their music and this one word think he about to walk up on my lady.
Heck no.
I'm gonna go viral for a whole different reason.
Oh, yeah.
You're not gonna disrespect me, my guy. I don't care who you are.
You would not. You would not.
It'll be a cool. There goes she over there, bro.
Yeah,
and you gonna hear me. You gonna hear me
like hold on. They gonna hear you on the mic, bro.
Hey, when he there you go. Hey, bro, she over there. There go your baby.
Right. Nah,
it's gonna point him on over.
You remember Destiny's Child had the Cater to You tour? You know, and part of that tour, Beyonce walk up to a couple, and you know, she'll be like, "Hey, girl, can I borrow your man for a minute?" You know, and the man go up there and she go lap dance on him, whatever. And he'd be like, "Hey, bro, can I borrow your woman?" Nah, ninja, go get your own. No, you can't borrow. No. You know what I'm saying?
You
go there, you clothes can burn with mine.
Hey, listen, you can call me insecure all you want to. There's a thing. It's called when you're a man. There's certain things not popping off. Not like that.
Certain things.
Nah, that ain't popping off. And you can call me hypocritical.
Yeah.
But what if you go to the strip? If y'all into going to the strip club, then that's your business. That's what you do. Y'all. She paid to get the lap dance, but an Usher concert, I came to hear this one word sing. I like the music.
Same one word.
You're not about to serenade my lady. I can sing a little bit. She'll get serenaded when we get in the car.
Stupid. But yeah, man, go to a couple of these comments. Miss Max said, individual only allow you to do to them what you allow them to do. As long as you allow them to do it. This is facts. Then Miss Dingle say, Bow Wow take an EBT though. Miss Max say, tell Bow Wow to go sit down. Then just James laying hands. My boy about to get anointed with a 1-2 piece. A facts.
Yeah. Facts. Hey, but listen, I know if I get a 1-2 piece, that big bodyguard coming to give me a whole bucket.
Oh, yeah. So you better go for it. You better knock that one word out because you finna catch one. This dude, you got a big Indomitian Sue looking dude finna come right at you, dog. So
choke me clean out.
Yeah, big what's the dude who play for the Rams just retired? That big swole dude, light skinned cat.
Shoot, I don't even know, bro.
But whatever, one of them NFL linemen. You don't want them problems. Ms. Ronald Jackson say it ain't made it. I ain't mad at y'all for that.
I ain't mad at y'all for that. Yeah, protect yours. I mean, how would that make you feel? No, real talk.
As a man.
You sitting there. Now, if you're on the date, and even that, it's embarrassing. But when baby girl get back off the stage, I don't know if I'm gonna be there.
Think about this.
If it's a date type situation.
Aaron Donald, thank you, Just James. Think about this, bro. Test your real manhood. This for the man who watching. All our homeboys that's watching, and the women too. Give y'all opinion. You know, you at the Usher concert, you let your woman go up there, man. He done bent your woman over. Like, playing a position. Put it in your mind's eye. He done pulled her hair. You know what I'm saying? And she's screaming and hollering. He done touched every part of your woman's body. And then send her back to you. What you gonna do when you get home? He ain't just caused a whole flood and ain't did nothing. And you just read between the lines. This man that made the Mississippi River up in here. and you gotta go home and be like, hey, I'm gonna handle my business. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put that Usher on you.
Yeah,
Ninja, you ain't Usher.
Depending on how I'm feeling today, you better reenact, goddamn.
You better role play one word.
Hey, you better role play. What? I pulled your hair. You did like this? Nah, I'm pulling the mess out that.
You won't worry about your weed when Usher was pulling. Wouldn't worry about them tracks then. Boy, that'll go on forever. It'll go on forever. Yeah, you ain't do that when Usher was there.
Boy. Oh, no.
This man ain't. That man ain't had a real deal. He ain't had a real deal with you, and you was screaming. You can't scream now.
All right, man, let's wrap this.
Did he say he pulled a wig off? You know what I'm saying? Pulled the whole wig off, and you ain't shaved.
Oh, man.
Come on,
oh,
dog.
Man.
Hey, listen, I understand. Listen, women's purview of going out fun is very different than men's. You know what I'm saying? Like, in some people's life, man is, some women think it's okay, my man go to strip club, and she's allowed. So the woman's version of that is like, okay, I get to go out and party and let people dance on me. You know what I'm saying? To me,
right.
For all that, there's a limit. That's what I say. As a man, there's a limit. That's all I say. Just there's a limit.
So, ladies, I guess what he's saying is, yes, it is double standards at times. I'm not going to even lie to you.
100%.
Hey, that boy say 100%.
Yes. Facts. Duh. Of course it's double standards.
Oh, man.
Life be lifing. It is what it is. And you know what, man? We're going to hold up and wait, man. You're going to move on. All right, bro.
Hold up. Hey.
Oh,
all right, hold on, man. Let me pause this. We got a song by somebody I ain't heard from a long time, Mr. Reconcile, called Baptized in the Mud.
Oh, that's
trap
cool
gospel.
Right there.
Here we go.
Yeah. They used to be signed with this.
Damn, bitch, I might clear out. I done seen everything from CUNY to the beans, everything in between. They say it's survival twin, but it look like defeat. I ain't glorifying losses when it's pressure where you sleep. From the ghettos where the dreams twist and turn into dust. Had to flip hope in the dark, it wasn't no choice but to trust them. Hood gospel, now I'm preaching like it's scriptures from the curb. Turn the hustle into hope, it ain't just words, this a word. How you go from flipping past to praying, you don't flip again. Tell them less about life, dog, it's deeper than your sin. See, homie said they sold for a blue face. Crashing out, now he got 2 case. Man, these streets be too late. Lil' Ron at 12 lost his hair, carrying heat. So his daddy get smoked while he stood in the streets. Mama strung out on heroin, veins filled with despair. Ronnie pushing peas and packs, but she can't pay for his care. Seen too many nights with eyes crying, sleep on the floor. Roaches crawling in your kitchen, broken locks on your door. Ain't no food in your fridge, that's temptation to sin. Every day you waking up, feeling trapped in your skin. Young black, broke, beaten by the odds that we in. Devil beating down your chest and demons letting them in. Drinkers still dancing, twerking, scamming, trying to feed a seed. But the dollars don't last, cause a habit's still in need. Youngins wildin' with the burners, ain't no morals, ain't no creed. Catch a body just to prove that they don't bleed when they squeeze. I seen the realest in the streets, all switch up for a price. But his soul is sold just for a car to live nice and drip ice. But that cold chain, it got him laid out in the stars. Car slipping, left his body bleeding right next to his car. It's the story of the streets, we don't make it too far. Either locked or we box trauma with permanent scars. I'm trying to make tomorrow, but the future ain't promised. Best be praying for redemption while you balancing your commas. The block ain't safe, he gotta move with the Glock. Snakes in the grass, so you gotta watch who you rock. They cut his ankle monitor, now he fresh on the run. Baby mama left, but she put so much hate in his son. Fans knocking at the door, Lil' bro grabbed a gun. Ain't no heroes in the hood, it's just survivors we know. Got a homie doing 10 cause he wouldn't snitch. He told me loyalty's a curse when you living like this. I seen the good turn bad and the bad turn ghost. See the block short lines like a pit with no post. It's survival of the fittest, only trust who you hold. Cause the streets turn your closest friend foes. Came upon the block where the pressure made diamonds. Put down the strap and pick your faith up, perfect timing. Street gospel, I'm speaking life over death. I wanna live a life with no regrets when I step. That's a flex from the block to the pew, man. I went from chasing blue hands, now I'm trying to change a few, man.
That was Baptized in the Mud by Mr. Reconcile. Thoughts on the video? That was his kind of like, y'all remember old Nas song, One Mic? You know what I'm saying? It's like he just going off. I felt that vibe. It wasn't an East Coast vibe, but I'm just saying from that, he's standing there. It ain't a lot, the video ain't a whole bunch of angles and all that. He just standing there proclaiming, spitting what he feel. One thing about this dude, he spits real. You know, he spits for the hood. He don't sugarcoat nothing. He's very raw, but I think it works for a very, very huge collection of people. And it's a pretty good song. Not my favorite Reconcile, but it was heartfelt though. So I respect it. Go ahead, bro.
I think it was the beat that took away from it. But the lyric, first of all, the lyrics is crazy.
Yeah.
You know what? He was spitting like everything that you see going on in the hood right now. I don't care what city you in.
Yeah.
You can relate to what he's saying. So if you was really listening to them bars, my man was spitting for real. I just wish it would have been over a different track. I think the track didn't complement what he was doing. Now, his animation was cool. It kind of put me in the mindset of Fro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so it gave me that Fro feel. But if he does this song on a different beat, I think like if he did it over a trap beat, it'd be cool. But I understood what he was doing because it was hood gospel. So you had the gospel music in the back while he's spitting, you know, the hood stories that's going on. So I understood it. Dope song. It's just the beat was throwing me from what he was saying.
Okay. Yeah. Baptized in the Mud by Mr. Reconcile, man. Look it up. Put it on your playlist.
Yeah,
and
I
all
just
that
added
good
it.
stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm just still trying to add to the thing, bro.
My bad. Well, have you ever thought I really enjoy what these guys are doing with this podcast, with these podcasts? How can I help support them? How can I be a blessing to them? Well, this is how you can do it. If you got a Cash App and you want to sow into us, you know, real biblical word. If you want to give to us, you want to help us out. You know what I'm saying? You want to help your boys out. Keep the lights on. The lights ain't about to cut off, but so to speak. If you want to do that, man, hit us up by hitting Cash App, sign Not the Same Podcast, or you can go to our website, www.notthesamepodcast.com/support. You can do that. Or you can just support us with prayer, man. Trust me, we need it. We go through things. We want to come on here and encourage y'all and laugh and talk about what's going on in a funny, comical way because that's really just who we are. When we see each other in person, 90% of the time we laughing. So we just being what we be behind closed doors up here. Trust me, if we could say the one word like we say, it'd be everything we say and plus the one word said a whole lot. But we want to not say the one word as much. So other than that, man, if you want to support us, pray, man, lift us up. You know, if you ain't got money to sow, don't worry about that, man. We ain't tripping on it. We gonna be good. But if you got it and you want to do it, then like our sister D used to always say, shimmy that stimmy then. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and notification button, man. Go ahead and do that for us if you haven't done it already. We appreciate all y'all sliding through. Look, man, if you notice when we came back, it's hot topics and music segment. There's a reason behind this. We are not getting away from what we believe. We are still standing on Christian values and standing 10 toes down on our faith.
100%.
But let's just be real, man. Life do be life, and we have to talk about some of the things that's going on in the world. And if you look at us and say, then I need you to erase TikTok, IG, and all them stories you be scrolling, laughing at, and hardening and sending it to your peoples because we talking about those very things just from a biblical standpoint, man.
100%.
So, yeah,
100%.
we appreciate y'all sliding for real.
And I say this, man, as a believer, man, learn from me. Enjoy life. Life is too short. You know, I got personal testimony, man. The pastor that led me to the Lord and the pastor that married me and my wife passed recently. This weekend, I'll be out of town. I get to go there and minister tomorrow night and rap. Saturday, I'm going to a funeral for the same guy. Life is too short. My uncle, you know, in a bad way, they giving him a couple of days. He may be up out of here. He lived a long life, but life is too short. You could be gone tomorrow. Enjoy your life, bro. Trust me. I lived a whole life not knowing that. Enjoy your life. Yes, try to be as holy as you can. Yes, try to live your life as biblically as you can. But also, ninja, enjoy life. Enjoy yourself.
Right.
Go ahead, bro.
Right. And the last thing I say for anybody going through something, man, and hey, this is the time to stand on your faith. You know what I mean? And everybody going through something. Like C said, we asking for prayers because we need those prayers. We got full-time jobs. This is not something that we do on a regular basis. You know what I mean? We have families and we have life that just goes on from bills and other different type of things that come our way. Pray. And you just don't think you're the only one going through it is what I'm telling you. So if you got some bad news, if you got good news, celebrate. If you got bad news, hey, take a moment, process what you're going through. If you're constantly going through some type of struggle, whatever it may be, relationship, financial, whatever the case is, continue to work on it, continue to move forward. Whatever you do, don't give up. And that's what I'm going to say to y'all. Do not give up. We was gone for a month. We could have been like, look, man, we done.
Good. Yep.
Nah. We not gonna be good. We're not gonna be good till the Lord say, "Hey, all right, it's a wrap." And what I mean by that, our breath, we gone, we out of here. You dig what I mean? And then we in His presence. So that's the only way that this is gonna stop. And that's just want to encourage whoever going through something, don't give up on it. What you're going through is temporary. What you don't see is eternal, and you have to remember that, man.
All right, man. With that being said, I am C-Micah.
I'm Rob Redeem.
And we will see y'all next week, either on Tuesday or Wednesday, but we'll be back. You know what I'm saying? So keep your notifications on, man, and hey, keep a lookout for it, man. And all our NFL fans, enjoy the draft tonight, man. It started. It's live. Let's get it. All right, bro. We see y'all next week.
About our Father's business.
Crime mode.
Filled with this Holy Spirit.
That's a cheat code.
Holiness the standard.
We never fold.
We about to make a scene.
Episode.
About our Father's business.